What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Well, this video, you already guys know, it's gonna be on the turbo, putting the turbo on. Kind of already started right now. Really, you're gonna be taking off the intake box, turbo inlet, battery tray, everything. We're taking all that stuff out. I'm not gonna record. Well, I'm gonna record, but I'm not gonna talk much doing that. I'm just gonna start taking stuff off till I get to the main parts of getting to the taking up the turbo. I took a few downpipe bolts off on Friday, so I had to less be going under the car, but looks like I'm gonna be going under the car still. I don't really like, I got some ramps and stuff, but I don't really like going under the car on the floor. I like being on the lift, but it is what it is. But I'm just gonna start taking stuff off from the top. I might take my bumper off. I need to take this the top mount bolt piping off. But yeah, let's get going with this video. It's gonna be a long day. Let's go. Alright, so when you take off all the intake, the battery, the air box, everything that most of you probably did lots of times on, but once you get to, you gotta take the AGR valve off, and yeah, cooler gonna be everywhere. So I gotta get on the bucket. Damn. Cause you gotta take off. Then once you take off the EGR right here, and cooler gonna come out. So I will try not to do a whole lot of mess, but in fact, it's gonna be a big mess. So yeah, sucks. Let me try to find like a bucket or something, or try and catch all the fluid, and I'll get back to you guys, and I just get back, take stuff off. All right, so I'm on an EGR valve, or whatever you want to call that, but there's two tins. See, I got loose right here. I got this one. I already got the other side out. Where's the bolt at? Right here. Until you want to unplug it from right here, and there's your boost cylinder. You want to plug it from right there, and plug the little hoses off the turbo. I already got the line off the turbo. See, a little bit of coolant did come out. I have these on there because, like I said, you're gonna have some spillage, but I'm trying to get I'm trying to have less of a spillage, less to clean up. But take that out. And I see whoever had it before me silicone this. I don't know why. Maybe because they didn't get a gasket or it was leaking. It looks like there's a gasket on there. Can't tell. But they use silicone. So I have to see if they have either call O'Reilly's or whatever. See if they have that gasket. If not, I just have to seal it back up like that. Oh yeah, I have the car on the ramps. Put on ramps. Like I said, I had to go underneath the car still. So yeah. So I'm gonna take this off. When you take this off, some cooler's gonna come out a lot. That's why I have this blocked off on the main one, the big one. Some other ones right there. But hopefully there's not that much come out. But I had like a towel on it underneath it. So like I said, so let's clean up. But yeah, look at that turbo. I don't know if you guys can see. Turbo's probably getting ready to go out anyways. Look at that. Yeah. He was about to go out. So it's good that I'm changing it out. But I'm gonna take this EGR valve off and start, maybe take that off, then try to take off this pipe, take off this, then and from there maybe start loosening the manifold, because you don't have to take the manifold off, but I'm taking it off because I have a new gasket for it. So yeah, so I won't take those off. Try to take them off and get that off, and yeah. But for now, let's get to the video. Turbo coolant. Yeah, it's gonna happen. So yeah, so next up I'm gonna try to take off the top mount. This is the piping on top, so I can start getting the bolts from up here. Then probably start getting bolts from the downpipe. Bring that off, and maybe start trying to loosen the bolts from the manifold. But yeah, let's get going. All right. Have the downpipe bolts out. See, it's off. My gasket, that was new. But downpipe is off. Yeah, that's it. The downpipe's off, so I'm gonna take off the O2 sensor. We'll take off this next. I'm gonna unplug it back at the bottom. Well, I'm gonna unplug it from the top right there. Then take this off. Then from there, I'm gonna spray. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna spray these bolts so it can be more easier to come off. Then from there, once I take stuff off from the top, well, I'm gonna loosen at least 3 and leave one still in there, so it can at least keep the turbo on. But then after that, I'm gonna start loosening these. And then from there, I can go underneath, start unplugging stuff underneath. Then from there, after that, turbo should be able to come out. So I'm gonna do all that. They say they want to take the whole downpipe off, but I don't know. I think it's enough room where I just sit it to the side like this. I'm trying to see if I can just take it out with this on the side, but if not, that sucks. But get back to it and get back to you guys when to the next step. I'm using a 1/2 inch. This impact socket. It's a 14 for the turbo bolts. Like you see, which it doesn't. It's clean too. At least it doesn't matter if it comes off like this. You do that sometimes. As long as it comes out, fit. So I will keep these just in case. The small heat shield, I want to get an 8. Try to get those off. That's one of these, or a ratchet one. I'll have a ratchet one. The other one right here. You want to, you don't have to if the gas still look good. Like my downpipe gasket that I recently bought. The one that was on it was shot, which you guys know in my downpipe video of me installing my Cobb downpipe. The gasket was shot. See, this is a new one, but see, it's good. This is a new one. It's still good. This one, so I can reuse this. But if you guys just now getting to speed and it just you're doing a mod like this and had a stock downpipe on it, I recommend changing the gaskets. That's why I got the intake manifold gasket. Well, I mean, you don't have to take off the intake manifold, but I'm doing it because I have the gasket, and and two, you don't have to worry about changing it out in the future. So that's why I got it. So I have a brand new intake gasket, or exhaust manifold gasket. I have a brand new intake gasket, which you guys see that I installed into the injector video. The only gasket I didn't get, which I forgot, is the EGR gasket. That's so I'll probably run to, when I get everything off, when I run to AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and maybe cop one right quick, replace that. But I did too, got the, let me show you guys. This is the brand new exhaust manifold gasket from Mazda. And you'll be taking your oil drain. I noticed it's not leaking, but it's kind of wet. So your oil drain, it comes with two gaskets. Got two of them, one right here, two from Mazda too. Replacing those, so I don't have to worry about it no more. But yeah. My pretty much sensors is new. Pretty much the main ones, like my O2 sensor from the top right here, the one in the bottom, those brand new. Coil packs is brand new. Mass airflow sensor is new. What else? My ejector is new. The high pressure relief valve is new. Even this, which I thought I didn't know was wrong with my car. I was just buying parts, but even this is new. This controls the injectors. That's new. But yeah, most of the main sensors that cars have problem with is brand new, so I just don't have to worry about it no more. But I'm gonna take this heat shield off, and when I get it off, I'm trying to loosen these bolts. I won't loosen both of them, but just take one off and leave one in so the turbo still has something to sit on. So let's keep going. So I moved one of the heat shields to the side, or the heat shield to the side. Look how clean that is. Look at that, the PV blaster get all the way down deep in there. Look at that. Like, if I want to, I can reuse these. It's no strip, no nothing. So, but like I said, that comes with new studs, but so like I said, the bolts sometimes don't fit, so just keep them just in case. So I'll have three the bolts out. So I'm gonna see if I can loosen at least the last one, but I'm gonna leave it. You won't take it out because then the turbo will fall down. And they're still got the oil drain and all that. So don't take the whole thing off. That one's tight. All the bolts taken out. That one's loose. Out. Downpipe is all out. Not out, but the bolts is out. So I'm gonna take off the O2 sensor, unplug it from there, take it off. Be careful with your O2 sensors too. Mine's brand new, so I've been there before, and it has anti-seize on it. But the ones that doing this, you're doing a downpipe, whatever, same thing. If it's haven't been out, be careful, because these are prone to strip, and you'll be fucked out of O2 sensor. And these is not cheap. For this, the main one, oxygen sensor, it's like $300 something, almost $400. I got it for like 300 and I think like 320 or whatever, because I know, like I said, some of you know, work for a dealer and we partners with Mazda, and I get them discounts. So be careful when you're taking these off, because these things are expensive. So now I'm gonna try to take this off, unplug it from there, take this off. Then I think there's an oil feed up there, or coolant. I gotta take that off. This one right here. So, oops. Take this off. Then from there, everything be off. Then I can go from the bottom and start taking stuff from the bottom. So I get back to you guys. So I have the O2 sensor out. It's right here. Remember we had that one bolt, the turbo on, and this one had the banjo bolt. This is a 14, but I won't take that off when I just out the bottom. And I looked at the intake manifold or the exhaust manifold gasket. It looks actually brand new. I can't tell, but even the studs, they look brand new. So I don't know if the person that's probably before me changed it, but I don't know. I'm gonna see. I want to see how. Cause I gotta go underneath the car and take them, but I still want to replace that. I want to take off these. Take off this and the bracket over there, but I can't reach nothing with this manifold away, so I'm still probably gonna try to take a bottom off. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I looked at the bottom. Only step is take off the hose that suit the turbo right there, the line, this one right here. Way at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see this one right here. Take the line off, then disconnect the oil drain hose, and looks like from there turbo will take off that bolt from the top and the turbo should come out. You can bring it out from the side. That's from right here, full turbo. That's why you want to take off your EGR, this right here. That's why you want to take that off, because your turbo will fit through here. You can bring it out. So I'm going to go at the bottom, take the two bolts. The bottom is look like 8 socket. So yeah, I'm gonna take those off, and then from there take the top out, the banjo bolt from the top, and then that loosen the bolt, then the turbo should be able to come out. So I'm gonna do that right now and then get back to you guys when I have the turbo out. So the K04 is out. This is the stock turbo, and yeah, so we'll look at all this. Not really that much stuff. A little bit of shaft play, but not that. It's like nothing crazy. Yeah. So that's the K04. Oh crap! Like fucking. Well, he comes with a new gasket, but even the gasket looks pretty good. But yeah, that's you guys. That's the K04. That's in the stock turbo. That's what it looks like right here. Empty. I got the turbo, like I said, throughout here. Yeah, I don't know why. You don't have to take the downpipe off. I didn't, like I said, the downpipe's still connected. I just took it off from the manifold, exhaust manifold. And I'm thinking you want to take off the downpipe, maybe get more room to get to the exhaust manifold bolts. Because the ones back there you can't really get. Then I can't change out the exhaust manifold gasket anyways, because I didn't get a deep socket. A deep socket for the thing. I have a socket, but it wasn't fit. So yeah, that sucks. So I can't change that out. I mean, I could probably use the 3/8, but I don't know. That might break. This is the banjo bow. I should have bought the restricted one. Didn't think of it, but I mean, it's the top one, so it'll be easy to change out, switch over. So, and two, your oil drain, the bolts at the bottom, I think they were saying it's longer at the top or bottom, but mine was at the bottom. The bolts is longer. See, this was at the bottom and these was up top. So I'm gonna leave it how I took it out. I'm not gonna mess with it, but just keep in mind the bolts are longer than the other ones, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so next step now, I'll get the CorkSport CST4 turbo and start taking stuff off of it. And yeah, so let me go get the turbo from the house and I'll get back to you guys. here's the CorkSport CST4. And here's the stock one. You can see a little bit bigger. Has some bigger wheel. Slightly bigger wheel. It's not, I like the wastegate right here. And same with the back. Get around. Smaller wheel, slightly bigger. And this is a CorkSport CST4. And this is your 3.5 map sensor. So think about that. That comes with the CST4. Oh yeah, look at this guy. This will be on the channel too soon. My motorcycle. That will be on the channel soon of doing some mods. I'm planning on doing an exhaust slip on. Pretty much a cat. Pretty much the straight pipe on this bike. A little there's a see-through cover that I want to get. A few things I want to get for this bike, but stay tuned for this one. Subscribe if you haven't. This will be on the channel soon of me modding and putting parts on this motorcycle, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna switch over. There's some stuff that you want to switch over from your old one to this. I know it's a banjo bolt and one of these lines, I think it's this one. You want to transfer that to that, and you have new banjo bolts and stuff like that. So one banjo bolt that you want to put on there, and you put the other stock one that goes onto your new turbo. So I'm gonna do that and get back to you guys. And two, for the new studs, you want to get anti-seize for those studs. So I recommend doing that, because so you go back in there and take it back out for some reason, it'll be easier to take out. It won't strip or be a pain in the ass. So I'm going to switch over some stuff and get back to you guys. All right, so first step. It don't really matter what step you go, but I'm just going in order that I'm doing it. But this is a 17 bolt right here. This is your return line, your oil return line. You want to take this one off, and or the coolant line. I mean, you want to take this off, and you want to transfer it to on this side. And it comes with two new crush washers. So when you take the old one off, make sure you put the two crush washers on and put it on this one. So you just go like this. That's off. These are old bolts, crush washers. But I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna clean it, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, so clean the threads on the coolant, our banjo bolt. So you want to get your new crush washers going like that. I'm gonna put a little bit of anti-seize, because it was how to clean the threads. It's dirty. So you don't have to put a whole lot. Anti-seize. I'm gonna get the nozzle that's off the hose off your old one. This is the one you use right here, and you transfer it to your new CorkSport one. So you go like this, put it over, have it like this, and you put your, oh wait, don't forget your other press washer. There's two of them. Takes two of them. Do it like this. Like this. I didn't bring my torque wrench. I had to get it. Just do hand tight, I guess. Flip it over, and I'll show you guys the next step. So now you flip it over to the other side, wastegate facing up. You want to get this. And you want to get the benjo bolt from your OM one. So let me go grab that. I forgot to get it. So let me grab it and come back. Same with that, it comes with two. Altogether you should have four. See, two crush washers. So again, same with the, we're going to put a little bit of anti-seize, a little bit, a whole lot. Probably don't have to do that on these, but I don't know. I'm just doing this. So take it off again. What did I say? Oh, sorry. Brain part right there. So get this. Do like this. Don't forget your other crush washer. Put it in. So two like this. Two crush washers. The lines on. Here's the one. Use the bolt that they use in the bag. Splice with it. Put it right here. And the other side, you take off the one that's off the old one. You use two benjo bolts off the old one. Here, this one used off the old one, and the benjo bolt off the old one. Put it on right here. Then. Where's the new one? Where's the other one at? Oh, right here, my face. So this one right here goes right here. Goes right here. They say to put oil in it, so to start up, so it don't be too dry when starting your turbo. I have fresh oil on the other side. You can't see if I have it, so I'm gonna do that once the turbo in. I'm gonna put a little bit, then yeah, put a little bit in there so it won't start off dry. But yeah, so like I said, you take off two of the 17 benjo bolts off the old one and use it onto your new one, and this one goes onto right here. Remember, two crush washers, it already puts it on here. It's already on here for you. Two crush washers for the other side, one side, and the other two washers for the other side. So, yeah. Next step is I'm gonna put the CorkSport heat shield on. They come with these bolts right here. The 3 Allens over here. So I'm gonna put the shield on, and from there, then when I put the shield on, then you put the studs on, and it comes to your gaskets is right here. The studs on. Remember, you see how it's one part is long and the other one's short. You put NTCs on the short part, and you use it like this. Short part go down to this side right here and to this side. You don't they don't connect the long way. You don't do the long way like this. Like this. You do the short one like this. Remember, put if you need to take it back off, you can. It's easy to take back off. So I'm gonna put the heat shield on, then put anti-seize on it, and then from there, then put the turbo back on. So I'll get back to you guys when I do have everything done. Have the anti-seize and studs are in, and the shield on. So you should have 9 of the studs. Here you go right here. You should have 9 of them. So like I said, you want to put anti-seize on the tip ends of the small ones. It goes in like this, the small end. That's on all of them, all sides, this side and other side. Anti-seize, and yeah. Make sure you do that. Don't, like I said, don't put the long waves in the short waves. So, do that, and I'll show you guys. I'll get back to you guys. So the turbo is in. Already connect the coolant line from the bottom right there. I already put the hose in right here on wastegate. Now I just put the EGR valve back on. I need to get a new gasket for it. But yeah, it's in now. Oh, two, the bolts that CorkSport gives you for the exhaust, these right here, don't use them. They're 17 nuts now. The stock ones are 14. See how everything on. I still have the 14 right there. The camera focus right there. That one right there. When it looks like looks new. That one it went down good with the socket, but like this one right here, if you guys have an upgraded downpipe, those is not going to work. They're hitting the sides where the socket's too big, so it only goes a certain it only goes down a certain amount, then it just won't turn no more because the socket's getting stuck. So I went ahead and used my stock ones. Those are new anyways, because when I did my downpipe and stuff, I bought all new nuts. So those are new. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you guys doing turbo, I recommend buying all 4 exhaust nuts for your downpipe and the turbo manifold or the exhaust manifold, because those will not work right. Maybe you gotta use a thin socket, maybe it'll fix the problem. But if you don't have that, that's not gonna work. But I have everything tightened up now. I'm gonna put the EGR valve on, like I said. I'm gonna put those on, put the sensors and stuff back on, connector right here. Oh, the turbo, it was kind of a pain to get it in. So what I did, there's a heat shield, this one right here, it goes onto like somewhere like this, like that. I don't know, it goes something like that. I'm just showing you guys. But that, you guys want to take that off. It's 310s. You want to take those off because the wastegate is hitting that, and it's hard to get in. So I took that off, and yeah, it went in smooth. Make sure you guys move these up, because those was down there hitting it, so it was hard to get in. But yeah, I got everything on now. So the next step is just, I'm gonna go on the bottom of it because it's getting dark. I'm gonna put the oil drain with the new gaskets back on, put those on, and connect the holes at the bottom. We already did at the bottom right there, but I just need to connect this back on, and then the bottom is done, and just start putting sensors and stuff back on. I'll probably start putting the top part back on first, then go to the bottom, since I'm up here. And yeah, get a start video for you guys. So I'm gonna get going on with that, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, so I have the turbo in tightened up. I have most of the hoses, I have all the coolant holes, the oil drain all buttoned up. Everything's good to go. Now I just need to put the battery intake, all that box and stuff on. I almost forgot about the 3.5 map sensor. Here it is, your 3.5 bar map. Forgot to put almost got, but it's easy. You just take off the connector right here. It's right here. I just tucked it right there, but you take that off. You take it off from the bracket right here, and so you just move it to the side, and you should be able to see it. There you go, right there, the opening. There you go, open right there. And it comes with a new little bolt with some Loctite on it. So yeah, it's easy. Just take those off, those few plugs off, take off the bracket, just wiggle out, and it comes out. So now here's my new one. I'm gonna put the new one on, then button everything up. Then until I get back to you guys, I'll have the battery, everything back on. And then after that, before I start it, I gotta go in the house, put the base map back on, or I put the base map for the turbo from FreakTune, because my car is tuned from FreakTune. Then I get back to you. Time I get back to you guys, I'll probably be loading the base map on, and then here it starts. So we do all this right here, and I'll get back to you guys. What's up, guys? Oh well, the turbo, everything's in. I connect all the connectors, hoses, everything's all tight, button up. I'm in different clothes because I went in and took a shower. Well, I've been done like maybe an hour, maybe almost 2 hours ago. I just went and took a shower, ate, relaxed a little bit, and so I'm coming back out. So here's the car. So everything's all buttoned up, everything's tightened up, all the hoses and stuff is connected. Turbo's in. So next step is I'm gonna go in the house right now. Like I said, I was done by pretty much 2 hours ago, and I just took a shower, changed, and ate and relaxed, watched a little bit of TV. So right now I'm going to go do my access port, hook it to my computer, and put the base map on. Then once I'm done with that, I come back to you guys of me loading the map to the car, then starting the car and checking this, making sure there's no leaks or no exhaust leaks. Well, I should know the exhaust leaks and nothing. I made sure everything was tight, but I don't know. Never know what happens. But I'm gonna get to that, do that for you guys, and I'll get back to you guys. So I just got done downloading the base map for the CST4 onto my Mazdaspeed, and it's about to be done loading. So I'm about to go find some water jug or something and put water in it, because I have to put in a coolant reservoir just so it doesn't overheat, because I lost a good amount of coolant. So it's downloading right now. It's done downloading. Done. So turn off the car. So that's what we'll do. So while I'm waiting for the 10 seconds, I'm about to go find a jug and get some water and pour it in the car, and yeah, then get a startup. So the tune is done, or the base map is on. I filled it up, the coolant reservoir with water. Like I said, because earlier I lost a good amount of coolant. I mean, I still should have a whole bunch of still coolant, but a little bit of water in it. But I'm gonna buy 2 bottles of coolant from Mazda, like I did. Cause I recently did a coolant flush. But yeah, I just filled up because, you know, I opened the intake or the coolant system. So there's air in the system, so yeah, open the garage. I'm gonna turn the car on. The banjo bolt, right? Remember, I put some oil in there so it can lubricate it, right? So it won't be that super dry. But yeah. Let's go with the start. Make sure there's no leaks. Drop a little bit of coolant. Make sure there's no leaks. A lot of smoke, but I don't see no leaks. Just put this oil for my hands for touching it. I see no leaks. But just the oils and stuff burning, touching the motor, or touching the pipes and stuff with my hand, oil and stuff. There you go, guys. CST4 turbo, CorkSport. Smoke is already clearing up a little bit already. Yeah. Check again, no leaks. No leaks. Good in the game. Smoke is already clearing up. So it happens when you
there you go, guys. That's how you install the CST4 turbo from CorkSport on your Mazdaspeed 3. But yeah, it's running pretty good. I still see smoke. Like I said, it's smoke coming from because all the oil and the anti-seize that I use for both, so it's just burning up right now. So the smoke will clear up. But yeah, that's how you guys do it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Still got some more stuff coming for you guys, but that's the main stuff. Well, biggest thing, turbo, injectors. I got something else coming for you guys to put on, show you guys. Yeah. I'll probably record me doing the steps by free tune, doing the tune for the turbo. So I'll probably drop, and I'll give you guys a reaction of the how the turbo feels and how it goes. But till then, thanks for watching. See you guys to the next one.